Well, hello. Welcome into another edition of the Windy City Breeze.
Wow, this dude.
I am Pat the Designer.
You got the sultry voice.
The sultry sounds of Pat the Designer, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome in the rest of the crew here, as we do have Pat the Designer and the Breezettes in the building. Oh, we did the music again. Oh, dang it.
That's what you get.
Wanted to hear you.
That's what you get.
I don't think you wanted to hear you.
That's what you get. We're talking about the Breezettes.
We do have Pat the Designer and the Breezels in the building.
Breezels.
bro, he treated me and Joe on Tuesday, bro.
What did he call you?
What did I say?
He's like, it's all about me. And these are, and he was worse than Joe, than these are the Breezettes.
Joe usually does that.
Yeah, no, but he did it.
I did it. Joe's the producer. These are the Breezettes.
It was all good. Breeze Nation, what's good? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always. We do got the squad in the building. Yeah. As always, Mr. Media himself, George JC. Mr. Drew better. You knew better. You do better. Say who better? Nobody, bro. When did hello start? When did we start?
I told you Saturday.
Hello.
Hello, governor.
Yeah, you're kind of going with a little hello, friends. I'm Jim Nance.
I'm Jim Nance.
And this is the PGA.
Jim Nance is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Listen, we got a lot to get into on today's episode. The Chicago Bulls draft officially done. We got to react to, of course, get you guys' opinions on the draft, what they did in day two, selling picks left and right. Ladies and gentlemen, back in the city for the 15th draft in a row. Cash considerations, baby.
Superstar.
But you know what? I like Bryson Graham's explanation on it. He's been making the rounds on all the radio stations today, so I like his explanation on going for the cash considerations. We got to talk about that.
Pause. We ain't hard up for money, so why we need cash considerations?
Well, listen, there's reason. I respect the reasoning behind it, and somebody also finally gave us some reasoning on it. But we also got to look at what the Bulls, what we expect from the Bulls in free agency, and some Bears talk that actually matters a little bit.
Hey, all right.
Chicago Bears have 3 Bears in the top 100 on the CBS list. We got to react to that and see, should some people be higher? That's the number one thing that I have seen from this list. There's one name on it that, you got to look down a long way to get to him. I was scrolling. I was like, did I miss it? Did I miss? Really? Oh, no, he's down there. All right. So we'll talk about all that more in today's episode, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. How you boys feeling, man? Everybody good?
Yeah, all right. Friday Eve.
Right, Friday Eve. Yeah.
Friday Eve.
Looking forward to this weekend, boy. Them tests I took in my job kicked my butt.
Hey, you reminded me of like how much I don't miss having to recertify for stuff. I have forgot about that part where it's like, hey, you kind of need, for you, it's not a job security thing.
No, thank goodness,
it's cool.
I probably would be on the street right now. Thank goodness.
But when I was doing it, they were like, I just want you to know, if you fail,
they put the
we don't have a spot for you.
Yeah, sorry, you will
be at home.
Yeah, but I thought you guys get to retake them, though.
We got to retake them, but it was like
one chance. We
had tests for like that you had to take to go to that, whatever the industrial site was. So if it was BP, it was Ingredient, whatever it was, like they would send you for the test the Friday before you about to go. So if you don't pass, you can't go. So you got to go back and take the test Monday.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they was paying you to take the test, stuff like that. So it wasn't that bad. But like, if you was a person that couldn't pass the test at a certain point, they was like, we ain't got nowhere for you. Go sit at the crib.
Ooh, that's tough.
So I was all right taking tests in those moments. I did. I made it work.
Boy.
Made a lot of money doing that.
Need a drink.
I miss that money. There's plenty to drink there. I mean, if you want a little something to sit next to you, I don't have no glasses for you down here.
Wait, we gonna drink out the bottle?
Hey, calm down, buddy.
You gonna drink out the bottle,
buddy? Please don't drink out the bottle. Oh, and then of course we got some brews in the fridge if you need them. Let's talk a little bit of Bulls basketball, boys. Let's get into the conversation here, because I want to get you guys' opinion on what the Bulls did this weekend. Of course, JC left us high and dry when we thought he was going to show up. And so we didn't get to hear his opinion from the first round of the draft. When you start off with the first round, JC, what were your thoughts on what the Bulls did? And do you think that, we took a step in the right direction with this draft for the first time in a long time?
No, they absolutely sucked.
All right.
No, I actually loved the direction. I mean, come on, we all saw it coming, especially after Cam Boozer got his name called Caleb Wilson was the guy. That was our guy from the start. He's been preaching to come to Chicago. I think he had a Derrick Rose pin on his jacket.
Yeah, he had a D-Rose pin on his jacket.
Like it was just destined to happen. So I love the first pick, obviously. I think he has all of the skill set, all of the measurables, all of the intangibles. I think, and most importantly, he has the confidence. Every interview I've seen of him when he went on ESPN First Take with Stephen A. talking about, I want to be better than Mike, like aim high, aim great. That's crazy, but still aim high.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
You got to be careful with that. I love the confidence, the arrogance, whatever you want to call it. I love it. Dream big.
Right, dream big. He said he wanted to. He didn't say he is. He said his goal is to be. And everybody's goal is to be the greatest at anything
well, not
they
everybody.
do. There should be.
Some people like the money.
It should, yeah.
People like the money.
I'm talking about the should. People should want to strive for that kind of excellence.
Yeah. No, I love it. I was a little set back by the Dalen Swain. I like his versatility, the defensive prowess, his length, a 6'8" kind of combo guard. I do like where he can kind of defend multiple positions, get on the break, has some athleticism. He has some ability to him. You know, what's funny to me is that when you blueprint like the teams that are at the forefront of winning, so the New York Knicks, right, are the winners, are the championship.
The Knickerbockers.
The Knickerbockers are the, I can't say that slow.
I tell you what, I heard Carm say it coming around the corner the other day when we were at Griffin and Sippin'. He was like, no, he was talking about actual knickers. I guess they still wear.
They still wear knickers.
They still wear knickers a bit, but like we never. Knickers. When we played baseball, we didn't call them knickers. We just said grab your baseball pants.
Yeah,
like nobody said grab your knickers. So like it was a quick here, and me and Tyler were walking next to each other, and he was like, "Yeah, they had some knickers on." And
what now? Watch it. What
was that? Carm, run that one back.
Spell that again.
All right, guys. Anyway.
No, I thought that. Usually when you see a winning team like the Knicks, a lot of teams start to blueprint that championship pedigree. And so, you know, you look at some of the intangibles, or rather some of the measurables of these guys. He kind of looks like the OG Anunoby type who plays a lot of good defense, can attack the basket, can give you a shot or two here and there when he develops. But I do like Dalen Swain. I thought they were going to go in a different direction. Cameron Carr was on the board when he was there. I thought Morris Johnson could have been there at 15, but his guys, you mentioned his own coach took him at 9. I'm like, dang, that was early.
That one was crazy. That was probably the shock of the draft. I think we all went, all right, that's a name.
Hey, well, you know, that's that when your coach picks you up, that means he knows what you got.
That's true. He might be biased, but yeah, that is true. Because I did like Morris when he was in Illinois. I saw the potential when he was there with Brad? Is that his name?
Yeah, Daddy Brad.
Daddy Brad. Yeah. Daddy Brad. But overall, I like the draft. I don't like the second round, obviously, with what you mentioned with cash considerations. But I told you earlier off air that I do love those 2 pickups with the 2-way signings. Jalen from Providence and Toby from Arizona.
Yeah.
2 guys that really scream like potential. I love Toby on the inside, his presence. He seems like he's real stout, very good rebounder, very good role guy. He knows what he brings to the table. I do like Jalen's, I can't remember his last name right now, but Jalen's potential as well. A lot of people are saying that he has lottery type potential. I looked at his highlights. He's got some game. I think the reason why he fell off a lot of people's boards is because he's 23. He's a very old
age
prospect.
Definitely played into
that. Puts up, So a lot of people are going to look past that. And so I like the pickups. I like the overall draft. I give it a B+. That's me.
For me, you know, I spoke on Tuesday.
Because you were here.
Yeah, because I was here.
That's right.
That once we didn't get the first or second pick, I was fine with being 4th because I wanted Caleb.
Wilson.
There we go. I had to say it. I had to think about it again.
Yeah,
Caleb Wilson. Because I knew what kind of potential that he had, that he has the motor, he has the drive, he has the excellence, he has the athleticism that I really wanted in a franchise individual. So he definitely was somebody I wanted. Second pick we had in the first round, that's a little bit more of a development pick, some of a stretch to where it's you potentially can find a guy. Because you looking at the way the NBA is, you need to have your 1 through 5 need to be able to be interchangeable as far as being able to pick up and be able to guard.
Yeah.
So with him being a 6'8", forward /guard, that allows us to put a massive lineup up there of height and athleticism.
Yeah, there's a lot of slap on the floor.
Exactly.
Take that pause how you want. That's what Bryson Graham said. He's like, got a lot of slap out there.
It is.
Shout out to you, brother.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah. That's succulent Chinese. Take your hand off my slap.
But
it's democracy
manifest. No, democracy manifest. This is democracy manifest.
But the second round is okay. The second round to me was a typical Bulls fashion that they're looking for,
cash consideration.
Not even that. They're looking for that home run. Not even home run, a grand slam. You're trading out of quality picks in the second round for, like you said, for cash for some reason that you might use later. But you already got cash. You're so far under the cap that you don't even need cash considerations right now. And that lightning in the bottle where you're looking at, you got these undrafted players that you bring in. We got enough of those guys in the G Leagues already. We have enough of these Matt McClungs where you got all these people that's going to be in the G League that who's to say I don't think we're going to find the next Jenkins to do from Detroit where he was in the G League and he'd come up here and he'd be able to come in here and actually score 15 points. I don't see those new guys that we have doing something like that. It's like you're trying to find these diamonds in the rough all the time with the Bulls. You want to pay little and get this great return. And I understand it's possible with these two-way players that we have, but I'm like, why didn't we get the solid? It was a bunch of solid talent in the second round.
I do agree with you. I think there was a bunch of solid talent, but I like Bryson Graham's reasoning around it. I thought, what he said today on Waddle and Sylvie when he was talking about, because Sylvie asked him point blank, he was like, every regime has done this. Like, what is the reason for you getting rid of players? And he's like, listen, we still got $30 million under the cap. We have limited roster spots. There's only 15 roster spots. And if I don't love a player, I'm not going to draft him because I'm probably not going to put you in a position to be successful if I don't love you. I would rather have that spot go to somebody that actually is going to get an opportunity on the team. I think that makes a difference, especially with the fact that the Bulls can still go out. They can absorb contracts if they want to move some money or move on from some players in the future. If they want to get some draft capital back, so they got the space to do that. They also have the space where if you want to go out and you want to re-sign some of the people that are on the team or that whose contract expired on the team, right? Like I'll be real with you. What this team needs now, and as they head into free agency, is scoring. You need shooters, and you had one on your team who can create a shot in Anthony Simons, but you're gonna have to pay him the baggy bag.
But
he's not going yet.
He's not going yet. He's not signed yet.
Okay,
but
so.
He gone.
But that was my point. Potential if we don't pay him. But
if we don't pay him, he gone.
But that's my point. And why I said that is because we have so many open roster spots. Because you still got, I think you still got Dillingham is not signed, right?
You got Rob.
Rob.
Well, Rob is still under contract.
You got Anthony that's not under contract. You got an old boy that we cut, the crazy dude that was talking stuff from that we got from Jaden Ivey. Nick Collins, he's not under contract, right?
Nick Collins.
No,
Zach Collins. I don't think he's under contract anymore. So you have 3 to 4 open roster spots.
But take 2 of those away. You just drafted 2 players in the first round that are going to play.
So you still got 2 more roster spots. So you're going to bring somebody up from the G League?
You still have free agency. And you still have $30 million to play within free agency. That's true. That's why he's saying, right, it's no point in going out and getting a second round pick that maybe he works out in the G League, maybe he doesn't. Again, I don't care about the second round.
You can send him down there.
Like I like
because you already got the draft. You're not, like I said, you're going to this 100,000 that you got in cash considerations. Woo!
I would.
That's my Ric Flair.
I don't care about the second round either way because it's so far and few between that it works. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. True. Brunson hit. I get it. We had Io here. Who else is second round? Draymond was second round.
Right? Like,
I think it's plenty. It's plenty of second round draft picks in the NBA.
We're living in an era where it hits more often now, but I think we're also living in an era where you can say the same thing about UDFAs. There's UDFAs all over the place, right? Dennis Jenkins was a UDFA, ends up getting signed to Detroit, ends up going through the G League, and they like, Aids hurt, you playing, and he's able to show out, right? Like, so I think it depends on what side you care more about, but like at the end of the day, I care if 4 and 15 work out. I could care less if 25 works out, or I'm sorry, 35 works out. I care less if 56 works out, right? Like if that happens, it happens. That's lightning in a bottle. But to me, I want guys that I know are going to be on the floor. I want guys that I know are going to be able to play. And to me, that's guys that you're going to be able to acquire either by absorbing a contract or going out in free agency. I do love the fact, though, that they asked him about Nick Claxton, and Bryson Graham was like, I can't talk about that right I forgot the league year ain't started yet, so none of the trades are final. None of the contracts are final. It's all intends to, wants to. This might be happening.
Yeah, because that's why Minnesota was able to extend their trade with Julius Randle, because technically it's not over yet.
It's not over with yet. So, listen, at the end of the day, I think this is the best start we've had from a GM since...
Best start, huh? Okay,
I guess Pax. Pax had a good start.
Pax had a good start.
Pax had the 03 draft with Kirk Heinrich. He didn't get rid of Pfizer.
When did Poles fleece Carolina?
When did Bulls?
When did Poles fleece Carolina?
Well, I mean, if we're talking about among sports, that's a whole different conversation.
23.
22.
Yeah, if we're
I'm thinking about was that his first year?
No, 22. Sorry, 22.
Was that his first year in under his
that was his first draft. Because we got DJ Moore for Justin. That was his first draft.
Yeah, it's 20, 20,
okay.
20,
That's up there.
22. Yeah.
That's up there.
But yeah, like if we talking all of Chicago, I'm just talking about the Bulls. Like this is one of the best starts that we've had. Yeah. Where we know, listen, say what you want. We know what kind of mindset and what kind of energy we're getting from Caleb Wilson. We know that he was one of the best 4 players in this draft without question. You got a really good player in Dalen Swain, who I know it. I keep making this comparison, and maybe it's too high, but watching him at Texas, he felt very much like a Dylan Harper traits player. I'm not going to say he plays exactly like Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper was phenomenal in college, but like a guy who you see his path to being successful in the NBA already. You can tell that it is, hey, if you on this floor, you better be playing some elite defense. You better be slowing people down. You better be finishing at the rim at a high clip. Those are all the things that we saw, and I just saw that work for a rookie in his rookie year down in San Antonio. We see that work very often for rookies in this NBA. And I think that when you have traits where it's like, I get it. Everybody wants the shooter. You want the guy that can go out there and shoot 50% from the field, from 3. But the reality is most guys aren't going to be that because they're not all elite shooters. And so what do you bring to a basketball court that's going to be important? To me, both of these guys bring it on a defensive end. I think that's going to be the best part.
You mentioned the key word, and that's traits. And even extending the conversation out from 4 and 15 to all the guys that they picked up. Because, again, I love the 2-way contracts. The guys that they got even on there, they all scream edge. Like they have this grit about them. We know Caleb Wilson has already talked a big game about he'll run through you. He feels like he's an underdog. Even when he's going up one-on-one, head-to-head against the top 3 players that were taken before him, he's actually had better games.
Yeah.
You look at Dalen Swain, the way he plays, he has a little chip on his shoulder. I've seen Jalen when I saw the highlights, he has that chip on his shoulder. There was an interview about how do you like celebrating after a bucket? He says, man, I'm always trying to flex or scream. Even when my teammates are putting the ball in the basket or doing something positive, I'm screaming. Tobe, I forgot his last name. Awaka, I felt like I said that wrong. Tobe Awaka looks like a man amongst boys. Like he looks like he can't get pushed over even if a truck hits him. So all of these guys, I don't know what part of the slap that is. Is that physicality? Is that P?
Physicality, probably. They all got the P. Pause.
Yeah.
Oh,
so the physicality part.
They all got the P, huh?
Screams wonders in this guy. So no, that's what I love about the picks.
But that's because they didn't get drafted, so of course you got a chip on your shoulder. You didn't get drafted. You're looking at having to make a name for yourself for you to get that guaranteed contract. Because that's the one thing why even second round, those second round draft picks, those contracts aren't guaranteed. No. So therefore, you could have drafted. Worked him out, and if he didn't show what you needed to do or better than the free agents, you cut him. And it wouldn't have cost you anything because you got some cash. And what you gonna spend the cash on? Yeah. Because right now the Bulls are up and coming team, so we're not a free agent destination just yet. So the best thing you could do is sign your players that you already had. But we have enough money and cap space to do that. You didn't need to potentially trade 2 second-round draft picks for cash considerations.
Well, I think here's the thing, right? If you don't believe in the players that are there, you don't want to take the draft. I'm not going.
But he said it was good players there.
Yeah, he did. But I think
thought he said there was nobody that
there's nobody he loved. Right?
Nobody's loved, but it was good players just because.
But I think this is the thing.
You could be
every
missing.
pick in the second round was traded. Literally every pick in the second round was traded. I think OKC took their pick. I think they're the only ones. Every other pick in the second round was traded, and the Bulls got pick swaps out of it. They made them moves for the future. Do I love it? No. Do I care? No.
No, it's not.
It's the second round, and I think this is the thing too, right? Like to me, with Toby Awaka and with Jalen Sellers and the Bears, Bulls just signed Donovan Atwell to an Exhibit 10 right before we end up going live on this.
Oh, nice.
With names like that, the one thing that I love about all of these guys is they're seniors. So now you're taking a chance, right? You're taking a chance on guys who know their body, know their game, know their style. They're not going to change massively as they come into the NBA. They've been playing basketball for 5 years. Toby Awaka has been doing this style of ball he's the one out of Arizona, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been playing that way for all 5 years.
Yeah.
Right? Hard around the rim, knows what it is. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to grab 9 boards a game. I'm going to finish around the rim. And he knows what role he has coming in. I think those are players that you get value out of. That's why Ayo was so good. Ayo came in as a senior. Ayo didn't come in as a freshman. He didn't develop in the NBA. He knew who he was. Ayo plays exactly the same way he did at Illinois.
He's more polished
in the NBA. He just got better at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like, if you're going to take a shot on second round or undrafted, I love the fact that you're going after the older guys in that sense, that by the time they popped, he popped off, but he's 23 now, so he's not going to be a first round pick. He's probably going to fall to the second round. And I think that, there's still value in that. So
it's always value in undrafted free agents. It's value in the G League. It's value in the second round. It's just, what you want to spend. How is your talent evaluators are looking at it? What is your team makeup? What are you needing versus what is available?
Yeah.
So I definitely can see why you passed on it. I just rather if you're going to look for a diamond in the rough, get someone that's actually not an undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
Somebody that you have a lot of tape on, that was at the rookie mini camps, that was at this, that was at that you saw against other people in their
versus their peers,
that you would have, like, okay, I saw him killing at the rookie mini camp. I'll spend a draft pick on him because he's just that good. But because if you're just looking to get undrafted players just so you don't have to pay them the rookie wage scale, then you're not being that organization that you're just trying to put the best players on the court. You're looking at, to me, this is just my perspective, you're looking at cost-saving measures. You like the owner that's in Portland. Like, my basketball team it costs $100
1 year,
$100 million,
2 year option
because he said I need to trim the fat because my basketball team operating costs are $100 million more than my hockey team. So I don't want an organization that focuses on money of their players than putting a better product on the court.
Well,
that's why that's my only fear, and why you traded out of the second round for cash considerations than looking for the quality talent.
Yeah, but I think the difference with it too is, like, how many guys you gonna develop at once. Like, this is not just coming in. This is not Tiago coming in here. Yeah, but the reality is you're not going to develop everybody.
Dude, look at San Antonio. San Antonio developed 5 rookies at the same time. Not the same time. Within 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, sure. 2 to 3 years. But Tiago Splitter has to develop 5 essentially young players all at once here.
You've got the same 2 to 3 year window. He's got the same kind of window.
They're all on the team right now. You got Noah Essengay, who played absolutely none last year, who, realistically speaking, he didn't sound very high on Noah Essengay. I tell you what, when he was answering questions about Noah today, they asked him, they were like, "What are your thoughts on Noah?" He was like, "Got a long way to go. Gonna play in summer league. He's got a long way to go."
Yep. Because but look at it that way. But look at OKC, look at San Antonio. They had multiple first round draft picks over multiple years. Tiago doesn't have to groom all of these players in this one 82-game season. He's going to have multiple years to develop.
Sure, but you have
Caleb
one player that has to take a step this year, and Modest Buzelis has to take a step. Or at this point, you start to look at him and say,
"But that's
not the guy."
That's what you got to coach his staff for. So it's not going to be just Tiago.
But you've got to do that while also getting Caleb Wilson involved in the game, and he's the 4th overall pick. He's the one you're going to be pushing the most. You got to get the most out of Dalen Swain pretty early on because he's probably a starting 2-guard unless you go out and get one. So you already have this roster that is all the rookies. And where does Noah Essengay fit in? Is he going to be a part of the rotation at all? I'll be honest with you. Hearing Tiago today, it did not sound like it.
He's not tied to him.
He ain't tied to him at all.
I don't blame him.
I think he came in and was like,
the only thing he's looking at is tape.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen him in person yet. I don't think he's seeing tape.
Well, he ain't even seeing tape really. I mean, he's seeing his tape from France probably.
Exactly.
And he might have coached him.
No.
Because he coached Paris. Tiago coached Paris in the World Game. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, but I don't think
Noah might have been too young.
I don't think he was on that team.
Yeah, Noah might have been too young to play on that.
Because that was a few years ago.
But I just look at it and I'm like, the focus needs to be on the guys that are there. I could care less about a 2nd-round pick.
Yeah.
I don't care about a 2nd-round. I'm not living in this world where 38 was going to change my franchise. 4 can.
To me, it's more
15 can.
It's more shots. So you can hit more with a 30-round clip than you can with 2. So the more bites at the apple for me as far as draft capital.
But because you got 3 more bites at the apple.
But how, in what years? It's not this year. It's not next year.
You added 3 more bites at the apple this year. You had signed 3 players that were all dudes that could have been drafted in the 2nd round that ended up falling out. Because teams went with other directions because all the picks got traded around.
But that says a lot. If you don't get it's a lot. I say there are more 2nd round players to hit than undrafted free agents to hit. And to me, yes,
I don't know about that.
I actually don't know about that because you got to think if I'm signing an undrafted free agent, that means I just went and looked at you. In the 2nd round, you're looking at everybody. But if I'm like signed, because you got to think it's mugs that get signed during the season too. Like if I sign you as an undrafted free agent, I truly just believe in you, and we gonna see what we get out of.
But that's me. That's you. You the 30 other teams and past me. So that just means there's something that I didn't show or something that I needed to work on or something like this. Because they are honestly undrafted free agents, 2nd rounders. They all end up in the G League anyway. To learn
for the most part. That's why I don't care.
Learn their craft.
That's why to me it's like
but I don't mind. It's not a sticking point for me, but I just don't like it though.
Selling 2nd round picks for the reasoning he gave.
I didn't know
because it means that there are probably other players and other free agent moves that you're going to make. He keeps talking about this $30 million like he planned on spending $30 million. You know what I like that we got with our GM right now as we head into free agency? Somebody who's going to spend some money.
Yeah.
Somebody who's not going to sit there and be like, we got $30 million, and then we get a week away from the season and be like, we still got $30 million, brother. You going to do anything? Like, I like the fact that he is looking to improve this team, and I want to see how he's going to do that. I mean, you got to add shooting. I get it. You added the sharpshooter, Donovan Atwell, to a 10-day exhibit, but that's not realistic shooting. That is a good time, not a long time, right? Like, that'll be fun to watch him in G League, but he's probably not somebody that's going to be on the team in the long run. You got to find, as much as Bryson, and I like Bryson where he's like, I'm not worried about shooting. I'm worried about getting the right players.
I don't know about
you got to also worry about shooting.
I don't know about that one.
No, yeah, he should have probably.
I think
backtracked on that one.
No, I think the statement is because he even said, he was like, I drafted guys that you look at when we traded them away to other teams, they became the player they were supposed to be, but it just didn't fit. So he's basically saying, I'm drafting for the fit, but at the same time, you still got to find shooting because
you got to do both.
We don't have a lot of it. Like our best shooters on the team right now are Giddey and Modest.
Yeah, they 40%ers.
Well, Giddey was
better.
Giddey was 38%. I think Modest was 35%.
40%ers.
That's not 40%. I'll tell you what.
38
There's a big difference in hitting 3 and hitting 4.
Yeah,
Especially for that 3-point line.
I'm saying the 40%ers is that's what I'm talking about. But you want some guys, we want the guys that's hitting 43, 44%, you know. So for me, you got to do both. You got to be able to find the fit, as they say, the fit and finisher.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to have it.
Yeah, we'll see what they end up doing. I think the one thing that I am excited about with where the Bulls are at right now is I'm very happy with how we look as a rebuilding team right now, roster-wise. You've got a bunch of young guys on this team. This is what it's supposed to look like. You've got some solid vets on this team, and I think that you're going to add more, and you've still got $30 million to play with. That does excite me. And I forgot Tiago coached Claxton a little bit. So there's already a relationship with him.
Oh, yeah, because he was with the Spurs.
Was Claxton with the Spurs?
Was with the Spurs.
No, I think Tiago's with Brooklyn.
He's with the Nets.
Tiago's with Brooklyn as an assistant coach.
But Claxton was with the Spurs, too.
Was he?
I think
I don't remember Nick Claxton with the Spurs.
Colors.
You might be right.
No.
Was he with the Spurs?
I think he was drafted by Brooklyn. No, he's been with the Nets his whole career.
So what was the tall, skinny dude that used to be with the Spurs like that? I thought it was Nick. He was only there for like a year or two, but this was like, it might have been before.
I vaguely remember who you're talking about, but I can't think of it. He was real skinny.
And
lanky, like how Claxton was, and all he did was rim, run, and dunk.
Exactly. Yeah.
Really?
I can't think of his name.
He was
but
really
I can't
tall
see
and
his face.
slender.
How long ago was it?
It might have been
By reason?
Probably with when what's his name was there? When
Kawhi?
No, after Kawhi.
Yeah.
What was the young boy they had? They end up going to Atlanta. Why am I blanking on his name?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Not
point guard.
Yeah, he was with Trae Young. Starts with a D.
It was real tall, slender dude. Yeah.
But no, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I like where the Bulls are at right now, and I think that for a rebuilding team, this is how you do it. And I love the fact that both Tiago and DeJounte Murray was who I was thinking of. That's who he was on the team with. I love the fact that both Tiago and Bryson are like, hey, listen, I want y'all to understand this. We having fun. It's great. We got picks. We love what we're doing. It's going to take a minute. Take a minute.
Do you trade for Klay Thompson? I see somebody put that out.
Do you trade for Klay Thompson? Why? Do I hate myself?
He's still
listen. When it's over, it's over.
No.
When it's over, it's over.
He still put up 10-12.
A shooter never loses a shot that bad.
How much have you watched Klay Thompson on Dallas?
I did. I saw.
Because I was gonna say, when you say a shooter never loses his touch, he did.
No, but he still averaged 10. He averaged 10 plus points last year.
But that shot is gone, brother.
He's not the 48% Klay anymore. He's the 42, 43%.
Just a reminder of who you are, and it'll come right back.
Nothing.
What is he in his past couple of years?
He shot 38% last year from the 3-point line.
Okay.
But I tell you what.
That's in a bad year? That's great.
Brother, all I can say is numbers lie. I watched a lot of Mavericks basketball last year.
The Mavs, right for the right price. He's not the $100 million.
No.
But
if the right money.
But if he in there for that 15 to 20.
Yep.
15 for 20.
Here's what I would say.
Come
right?
on, 15 for 20.
To caveat my own point here. If you told me you were signing Klay to be the vet on the team, like literally just be what was old boy that we had? Not Thaddeus. He was on the team with Thaddeus though. He was the point guard. Garrett Temple. If you told me we were signing him to be Garrett Temple, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
Bro, you bring him in for 15 minutes a game?
No, Garrett Temple was making $2.1 million. Like that's the thing.
On the floor,
I'd say Klay for 12.
I'm all for you paying somebody to be the knowledge. I'm all for you paying somebody to teach the young boys how to get themselves ready for a game and things like that. I think that is very, very important. But I ain't paying you no real money to do that. I'm paying you a little more than a coach.
In the summertime, you need to get in that gym, lock in, close the door, find your shot, because that's going to be your role.
Bro,
that's what I would tell him.
Klay coming off the bench like he did in Dallas for 2 to 3 minute spurts. Stay in that corner.
But he wasn't doing that in Dallas. That's what I'm saying. Klay Thompson was playing 25 minutes a game.
Well, that's the problem. You got to lower his minutes.
Not towards the end of the year. Towards the end of the year, when they said that he wasn't doing it, they pulled his minutes back. So he became a role player.
The last 5 games of the year, and they sucked too. Just the last 5. 22 minutes, 18, 26, and he played 10 versus the Bulls in the last game of the year.
The right price for Clay is monkey. Whoa, man.
Baki is a fool right now.
Baki just don't like no takes.
I swear, right.
Baki just don't like no takes.
Hey, Baki's so out on the Bulls. That's hilarious, bro. It's amazing that we got him here started because of stuff that was going on with the Bulls. But
you need shooters. And if we can't get none of free agent.
I agree you need shooters.
Then you bring in somebody from, I'm not saying you don't bring him in as $100 million like what he tried to make with Dallas. Like he making 20-something million. No, you bring him in at 8 to 10 to maybe 12 at the most to come in and give me, 15 minutes a game as a veteran presence so we can stretch the floor, because if we don't get any shooting, they gonna do nothing but pack the paint, go into a zone where our driving lanes are null and void with all of this slap that we have. And it's a waste.
Watch that slap.
Cause look.
I gotta get used to
watch that slap. Now.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not a fan either.
But
y'all said it, so I can't wait.
Listen. Yeah, right. Like we having a good time because everybody's winning and it's all kumbaya right now. But let's be real. Good, better, best gonna get real old if we lose like 3-4 games in a row.
Probably.
That's like Club Dub. Club Dub was cool, and then we won. We were winning 8 games a year, and then we were like, "No, I have Club Dub, bro. Shut that down." Let's see. Available players that could fit the shooter profile. Anthony Simons, of course, is one that I would love to have on the team.
That too. Yeah.
I doubt you can get him, but Norman Powell is in that conversation.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Put on Norm.
Yeah, Norm's
Tobias
good, but
Harris is probably staying in Detroit.
Toby.
Once again, they shooters, but they're not really shooters.
Toby ain't a shooter.
Neither is Norman
Bring
Powell.
Kevin Huerter back.
Kevin Huerter's a shooter.
I'll take that.
Kevin Huerter ain't coming back.
He's not coming back.
Yeah, think about it. Like you also got to bring back people that are gonna or be realistic about who's gonna want to come to a team that's rebuilding.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be last rounds
of free agency in that, right? Like,
which is why I said,
can you get I say this? I don't know if they're gonna let him go.
Who?
Can I get a Joe Ingles?
Oh, Jingles,
who completely fell off last year, by the way.
Oh, he was terrible.
Well, if you're gonna get Jingles, get Clay.
Well, my point is,
he fell off a cliff.
I'm bringing up players that I'm like are there for a veteran presence. That's the only reason I want you there. Any production you give me is gravy on top.
Yeah.
Any production you give me is gravy on top. But if you can shoot, make sure you teach somebody else how to shoot on the team.
You want a presence? Get Pat Beverly back on the line.
I'll take a Seth Curry on this team right now.
Need you back in Chi-Town.
He ain't leaving his brother.
No, he's never been his brother.
He's not leaving his brother.
Oh, no. Listen. If they can stay together, he definitely going to do that.
That's dope.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Come on. Keep coming with the names.
Hold on. I brought the name up.
Uh-oh.
And he did play last year. If just for a veteran presence.
Oh.
Garrett Temple is still available.
Nah.
He made $3 million last year.
Right. No, you said 2.
You said 2.1.
I said he was making 2 with us. He made $3 million last year.
No.
Garrett Temple is in fact available at 40 years old.
Let him be available.
Yeah, stay where you're at, buddy.
Garrett Temple was young at one point in this league, and I remember him being a really good player.
Yeah. I remember him in college.
What's another? CJ McCollum, you're probably not getting.
I'm good.
Chris Middleton is a name that is available.
Nope, he's going to Miami.
He's probably going straight to Miami.
Go ahead.
He's going to Miami.
Don't want Javon Carter back. I'm good on Leroy.
Good on.
Here's a question though.
So we're going to end up having to do a trade.
Hold on. Here's a question though. With again, like I'm talking about, semi-productive players here, but guys that are veterans. That's really what I'm looking at. With LaMelo Ball being traded today,
he is Rocky crazy.
Are you in on possibly, if they end up letting him go, a Mike Conley?
Too old.
Yes.
Mike Conley, 38 years old, 19.
He's always been the
1.1.
No, I love Mike, but he showed that he is done last year.
No, but what he's talking about is veteran presence. I'll bring him in as a veteran.
Bro, no,
your role is
bro, he didn't even play every game.
How to be you.
He didn't play.
That's fine. We don't need you to play every game.
But he's also
I need you in the locker room.
But you know,
that means you got to take the veterans minimum, which is $1 million.
That's what he made last year. He made $1.1 million.
Let's do it. I'll take a Conley on this team.
Then why would he come over here? He might as well stay in Minnesota for 1.1.
They might have a spot for you now.
And LaMelo.
Hey, they got LaMelo, they got Io, they might not have a spot for you now.
LaMelo and Io. Ooh, that's nasty.
I'm gonna tell you what, LaMelo better grow up real quick, because Ant fight. And Io fight. Like, don't leave it quiet as it's kept.
Io's very quiet.
Io the sneaky one that'll put the paws on you. Yeah. He's like, listen, we don't want no bring your what was the show that used to be on in like the 90s where old boy was the garbage man? And he like
Everybody Hates Chris?
No. It was on in the 90s.
Terry Crews one. Yeah.
Everybody Hates Chris is Terry Crews. He was a garbage man. I forgot about that. No, it was on in the 90s, and it was like a 90s sitcom to death. Like he was a garbage man, in the chat. And he was running for like the not commissioner, what they call it, city council.
Oh, you talking about the big boy?
And he.
King of New York.
Oh, King of Queens?
King of Queens.
No, not King of Queens.
Saying, I ain't never seen him run for anything.
Brandon got it. Rock.
The Rock.
I have never heard of Rock.
You never heard of Rock?
I ain't even gonna lie.
That was a good one.
Rock was a show. Right, it was like, what was old boy? Old boy that played the gangster in every Tyler Perry movie plays a gangster in that.
Yeah.
And it's like it's the whole biggest part of the show, probably the most memorable part is like he's selling drugs to kids. And they trying to get him up out of the neighborhood. So all the gang members come together to like go against him as old boy running for city council. But I don't even know why I brought that up.
What? Rock?
What were we talking about that made me bring that up? I went so deep into figuring it out.
He's a leader or something?
No, because we're talking about Connolly and fighting everybody.
Oh, I brought it up to say in that show he was the like, I don't want to do this.
Oh, because I don't want
to have it. But then he ended up hemming Buddy up real quick and had him against the wall.
Yeah. He calm and collected till you get him to that point.
Yeah, bro.
Charles
dang, Muzz in the chat messing with Rock. Shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to
I've
y'all.
never heard that show.
Hey, that show was good.
I feel like you've seen it.
Is that cable?
Yeah, Rock was on regular TV for a long time.
Was it?
Yeah. I want to say.
Look it up.
I want to say it might have been on Fox.
Clifton Powell ended up playing the gangster and then played the gangster in everything else.
Played a Menace to Society. All right, well, I got some research to do. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, man. Let's keep this thing moving along. We're going through some free agents here. That's a nasty name, and I hate him. But
See,
he is
I don't want us to
Kyle Lowry.
I don't want us to end up like Houston.
I'm good on Cal.
Basically, we are building Houston 2.0 over here because we don't have any shooting. Because when KD wasn't on the floor, they had zero shooting. Because Alfred Sengun could shoot a little bit, just like Monis could shoot a little bit. You had somebody else. Somebody else was on that team. I can't think of it right now.
Damon Thompson.
Denny Abdil?
No, Denny Abdil was on Portland.
Reed Shepard was all that shooting.
No, the tall, slender dude that was trying to fight in the playoffs on Houston. He could shoot a little bit too. What's his name?
I know who you're talking about. He's the other big.
Yeah, he's a young dude. He's like a second-year player. But I don't want us the Bulls to turn into Houston 2.0, where you have a lot of length, a lot of size, a lot of athleticism, but not enough shooting.
You ain't able to shoot.
Exactly.
No, listen, I think that's the biggest thing that the Bulls need to go out there and get. But I also think
this dude in chat crazy.
You need to
Joshua
try and develop some of them.
Talking about anybody want Bradley Beal.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good on Brad Beal. Because the thing is, Brad Beal still think he Brad Beal.
Yeah, and that's not going to help us.
What you need, and Bulls fans, prepare yourself. It's going to be bad. The season's not going to be good.
Not going. Yeah.
If we win 35 plus games, you had a really good season.
Caleb's going to try his hardest to give you 20 at least.
Sure, but you're going to have a
Jabari Smith.
Season.
Yeah, that's his name. Jabari Smith.
Yeah. You're going to have a down season. Wasn't he the one his mama asked? What's the dude to be making all the shots? Be like, I understand it now. His mama tweeted him.
Oh, dribble too much?
Was it dribble? No, dribble too much got the handle. Whoever it was, but his mom tweeted him, was like, can you help my son shoot? I was like, dang, hold on, pimp. But no, like don't expect the Bulls to go out there and be an elite team next year. I would expect them to be probably a 32 to 35 win team.
Oh, yeah.
I would feel good about that. You're going to see some young development. I think the second half of the season will be a lot better than the first half of the season. But I think you need to go through that. Right? When Shai Gilgeous first got over there and they got rid of Chris Paul and Billy Donovan, it wasn't great. It fell off a little bit because he had to figure out. He had to take his lumps. He had to go through the process of trying to win. And then once he was able to do all of that, then it's like, oh, snap, look at him. We knew exactly who he was going to be. He's cold as heck. Like, I think that's a part of the process you got to go through. And so I'm not as concerned if we finish this season coming up with 35 wins, but Modest is a 20-plus point per game scorer. And Caleb Wilson is able to get full reign and full autonomy to figure things out. And Dalen Swain is able to go out there and learn his game at the NBA level.
And we can be this trash. We should have did this 2-3 years ago.
Well,
because now you got the draft, you got the potential draft changing. We actually have to be good to get a better draft pick.
You got to be about where you were. About where the Bulls were last year.
And we had a bunch of veterans.
Yeah, but if the Bulls had
we traded and we only got that bad towards the end of the year when we traded everybody.
Well, the Bulls also started tanking. If the Bulls hadn't started tanking, they would have made the play. And so you could. So my point in that is like this year you could make the play.
So we need to make the play in again. It's my point that we need to make the play in again because the play in is how you get the better shot at getting another pick to add on to this team next year.
We'll see what ends up happening. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, my hope is that the young boys develop and they figure out how to play their game together. That's all I care about at the end of the year. If we end the season on that, I'm on a high.
Yeah.
Right. Anything above that is gravy, right? If you're a 40-win team, that's gravy. If you are a team that's competing for the playoffs, that's now you got Southern gravy on that.
You overachieve.
I mean, you've overachieved massively. Where my expectation is at today, without adding anybody, is you're going to be a team that's going to have young dudes that have full autonomy to figure out their game in this league. And so I'm excited to see what that's going to be. Hit that like button if you have not done so. Subscribe to the page. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. We got to take a look at this as well. If you are a Bears fan, make sure you stick around because we actually got a little bit of Bears stuff to talk about as CBS dropped its top 100 players of 2026. And this is from Pete Prisco and others. Let me ask you, boys.
And others.
Let me ask you.
And others.
If I were to tell you, you're probably going to be very surprised by this top 5, I would bet you couldn't guess 3 of the 5 in the top 5. Give me your guess at the top 5 if y'all haven't looked at the list.
3 of the 5.
And no, you go ahead. Can I get a qualifier question first?
Go ahead.
So we're talking.
It's both offense and defense.
Offense and defense, just the top 5 players.
Top 5 players in the NFL. This is per CBS here.
Per CBS. Okay, go ahead.
You want to go? I'll go.
Go ahead.
How many?
Y'all can do it together. Y'all can both do it together.
Go, do it.
If you guess one, I'll tell you where he's at.
Go.
I'll go first. Of course, I'm going to say Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is the 3rd best player in the NFL per CBS.
Okay. I'm going to go with the guy that killed everybody that year, Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett is the best player in the NFL per CBS.
Yeah.
And I am now going to see, they might put him on there, but they might not because he's hurt. So I am going to pivot and go Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow is the 5th best player. That's the one I didn't think y'all would get because he was banged up most of last year. Joe Burrow is the 5th best player in the NFL per CBS.
There you go.
I'm good at that.
No, y'all already overachieved for what I thought you would get.
We got 2 more?
You got 2 more.
I might mess up because
I thought Joe Burrow would be the one that would throw y'all. That's why I said you wouldn't get 3.
No, because they're saying Super Bowl. He's going Super Bowl.
Have the other 2 ever been elite before?
Well,
as far as top
they've
100.
both been top players in the league.
It's got to be a curveball in there too.
Can I get the position, or is that cheating?
Nah, you're
That's
cheating
cheating.
now.
That's cheating.
Okay.
That's cheating.
Now you're cheating.
Shoot.
I'm gonna say. Go ahead. No, it's because you was.
Go ahead. Yeah, you got an O.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith and Jigba?
He is not on there, and that is why this is a little bit interesting.
No.
But
Okay. No, he's
that's
not.
strike one. He's not on
He's
there.
not on there.
Jackson Smith and Jigba season was crazy, and he
was.
won the Super Bowl.
It was.
I couldn't believe he went top 5.
But I am going to
What you got?
say it's got to be a wide receiver on this list. I'm going to say Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is number 4 on
So
this
I'm
list.
good at this.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. I think he has all of them.
No, he carried
I
it.
could have just asked Drew.
I had the obvious one. I
But
had
you got Miles. You did
That
get
was
Miles. You
obvious.
did get
I was
Miles.
like, he's got to be number 1.
So there's one left.
All right. Okay.
There's one
Mike-
left. The
Mike.
second best player in the NFL
Yeah,
per CBS.
I need a steak
Second
right about
best
now.
player?
I'll get it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Second best player. Woo.
This one probably should be a little more. So I'm surprised it took y'all. I'm surprised y'all got Burrow before him.
Oh, Lamar.
No, because Lamar having a down season. It's not Lamar. It's actually
Is he in our division?
no.
No, but we did play him in a very important game.
You better not. Wait. Ain't no way.
We played him last
I'm
year?
not even gonna
Played
say
him last year in a very important game.
We played the AFC East last the AFC.
I
No,
would
we
never
played. We played
say this
that.
person's name if it is. What
No, we
it is.
It's
played
not
that
Jordan
this-
Love.
Okay,
That's who
good.
you were
All
going.
right.
It's not
No,
Jordan
it's
Love.
not Jordan Love. No, it is either. It's either be on San Francisco, McCaffrey,
He won a very important award last year.
MVP.
He won the MVP.
Oh, Rams.
Yeah.
Stafford.
Yeah, Matt Stafford.
I completely
Second
forgot
best
about
player in the
Stafford.
NFL.
I ain't
No,
even gonna
I
lie.
didn't think about him. I thought they were going. I thought it was.
completely forgot
waiting for-
about Matty.
Yeah, he had a great year, but I don't know if he was going to
Did
be.
he?
I thought they was going to put. I thought he was going to be like 6 or something because he had a
he's
back injury
old as dirt.
and he's some dirt. And now you're going to say, "Oh, he's dirt." I thought it was going to be that.
But he
No,
was-
listen,
I forgot
I'm going to be
about
honest with you. I didn't think Joe Burrow was going to be on this list at
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
I thought Chase would have got swapped out by Jackson Smith and Jigba.
No, Jackman Smith and Jigba had the one great
and
year.
then
Jamar has had year after year after year.
So it
Popular
was,
vote,
yeah.
too.
Listen, it is the best. They're saying the top 100 players in the NFL at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think you could take Stafford off of there, whether he has the same season or not this coming season. I give it credit. Joe Burrow was interested in me though. I think Joe Burrow's phenomenal, but you got to be on the field to play. At what point do we start looking at Joe and be like, "Hey, look, brother, best ability is availability."
This year, if he doesn't win this year. If he doesn't win this year, or at least go to the conference finals against Buffalo,
Yeah, you're gonna start taking
it's time for him to be
down.
questioned because this year he has a defense. This year he has
He got
health.
a lot this year.
Yes,
You
He had a
know,
lot last year too.
But this year there's no excuses.
He's got some and he's got his O-line help this year too. So and you got his whole division in an upheaval and rebuild.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't win, then you start questioning him and his needing to leave Cincinnati.
All right, I'm having fun doing this.
Kind of
now.
like Carson
Yeah.
Palmer.
I'm having fun with this. Okay, so 2-part question on this.
Oh, we like it.
Who was the first Bear on the list, and where do you think he falls in the top 100?
Is Superman, of course.
I feel like that's too easy.
Superman.
Caleb.
Caleb.
I feel like that's
the
too
Iceman.
easy. He is Superman too. That was his
He is
college,
Superman. He
but
started in
Iceman. Yeah,
college.
you're
He
right.
was Superman.
He is Iceman.
We named him Iceman. It is not Superman.
Yeah, I was about to say.
If it is not Superman, then it's Colston.
No.
It is not Colston.
No, it's the left guard, Tooney.
It is Joe Tooney.
Oh, you know what? You
Joe
did.
Tooney, he won Protector of the Year. I'm not
Tooney's
even mad
always
at
gonna
this.
be up there.
Now, here is where it does get interesting, though. Where do you think he slots in on the list?
Probably in the mid range. I
Probably
would say
about 18.
50s.
He is in the 50s.
We that far down?
There you
He's
go.
in the 50s. That's the first Bear on the list. Joe Tooney comes in at 55 on this list.
I thought Caleb would
right behind Quinnen Williams.
Caleb ain't getting the recognition.
And right ahead of Brian Burns.
It's coming.
He said in his first season with the Bears, he helped solidify the offensive line. He is really good in the run game and has been steady in pass pro for years. He is a fighter. Last season, he was number 55 on this list as well.
Oh, wow.
I feel like they cheated a little bit. I feel like they were just like, throw him back where he was. As we continue to scroll down, and this is where I was like, okay, this is kind of far. You get the number 70.
70 out of 100.
And that is where our own quarterback, Caleb Williams, slots in at. Now, listen, we're saying that he's one of the top 100 players in the NFL, so it is a good thing no matter what if you're on this list.
53 times 32, I guess.
What kind of math you doing?
53 times 32.
53-man roster.
Oh, yeah. Times 32 teams, you say. Yeah. Being a top 100 player means a lot.
I was like, where are you getting
I didn't know what you were going with that. Here's what annoyed me, though. Here's what annoyed me. Everything we saw last year. Caleb Williams is 70. You want to take a stab at who's 69? Nice.
Probably Jordan Love.
It is not.
Probably Bryce.
It is not. Jaden Daniels.
Get the.
Oh, wow.
Get the. Heck out of here.
Wow.
Jordan Love is 51 on the list.
You can get that out of here, too.
That's a little, but I give him that.
He's done it
Jordan
for more
Love
years.
has done more.
Right, he's done it for more years
than Jaden Daniels has. So I'll give him. I'll be all right.
I'll be all right with that. But Jaden Daniels, who had the same one good year, one bad year.
They want that competition to be so important still. You can forget that year. That year was came and gone, buddy.
Number 7. You know, it was funny when I was down in Florida, somebody who was a diehard Commanders fan saw me in a what was the spot? Freaking not Twin Peaks. What's the other?
Hooters?
No, it wasn't a Hooters. It's Miller Ale House. We were down there, saw me at Miller Ale House.
I was about to say Tilt to Kilt.
And that's Tilt to Kilt. But they closed all them down, didn't they? They got rid of all them.
They did?
Yeah. I watched the Blackhawks win the second Stanley Cup at Tilt to Kilt, and I snuck in. I was not supposed to be in there. I think I was 16 years old. It was amazing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But either way, no, Caleb Williams coming in at 70 said Williams took a major step forward in his first season working with new coach Ben Johnson. Every aspect of his game improved as he led the Bears to the playoffs. It'll be interesting to see how he continues to grow this season. Last season, he was not ranked. And then the third and final Bear on this list, all the way down at 100, boys.
On the end of the list.
It makes the end of the list. Still a top 100 player, but you feel good about it because of where he was at last year. Colston Loveland makes the top 100 players in the NFL. As a rookie. He had 58 catches and 6 touchdowns after starting slow in his rookie year. He added 12 catches in 2 playoff games, which shows where he is headed this season. And I say all that to say, I don't believe what was the counterpart that we all wanted, or that JC was so distraught
when
we drafted Colston.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about
not on the list.
Tyler Warren.
Thank you. Yeah.
Not on the list, boys. Did not make the list. So Colston Loveland, Caleb Williams, and Joe Thuney are your 3. Your starting left guard, your starting quarterback, and your starting tight end all make this list. I'll say this.
That's a lot.
This is a very, it shows the acknowledgement, but it also shows the growth that the team had from one year to the next, because the additions you made in one offseason make the list.
Correct.
Right? Like, it's not like Caleb Williams was there. But Joe Thuney, brand new. He was, of course, he was one of the top 100 players the year before, but he's back on this list with what your system did for him. Colston Loveland comes in year 1. He's back on the list because of what he's been able to do. I think that, if you're a Bear fan right now, and as many of us are, this doesn't feel like hype, right? Remember Justin made the list and we were hype about it. And there was everybody arguing, and we were kind of like, nah, there's no, like, y'all tripping. He was running for his life out there. He was doing his thing. But really, we were defending him because he was our quarterback.
Right.
This doesn't feel like hype. This feels like validation for everything that we saw.
Absolutely.
It shows to me, it shows that, the skill set that we have at the talent at the skill player positions.
Yeah.
Because we have a quarterback that's out there. We have a tight end that's out there, and then you have not the most important part of the offensive line, which is the left tackle usually, but we have a protector that we've never had on this Bears offensive line in years.
Yeah.
Not since the Olin Krantz days and John Tate days of where we had a solid offensive line. So for Tony to be 50-something, that says a lot. And then to actually have two other ranked players, especially a quarterback from the Bears, because the Bears have perennially had the worst quarterbacks in the league.
Absolutely.
And for us to actually have a quarterback on the list definitely says a lot of polls and the turnaround for me the Bears have had, since the older years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, to me, the one thing that I'm excited about heading into this season, I think this list kind of validates some of that, is the quarterback to tight end connection. It's the one thing that I think is going to be the most important thing the Bears have moving forward. I've said it many times. I think it's the point guard center connection for the NFL. It's what dynasties are built off of. You want to go Elway Sharp. You want to go Brady Gronk. You want to go
Jackson Andrews.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you want to go Kelsey Mahomes, if you want to go, name the franchise that you want to go
George Kittle and any San Francisco quarterback.
Yeah, Kitty and Purdy. Not even but Purdy. You can't say any quarterback because Kittle, he's been there for all of the Super Bowls. He's the one that Garoppolo got him to.
Right. That's what I say. Kittle won any quarterback.
Yeah. So I look at it, the fact that you've got your young tight end on this list already.
Man. Can he be?
To me,
top three
gets me so excited for next year.
I think it would a solid season if he shows any growth, because you forget he did have a great year. If he shows any growth, he's definitely top 5, if not top 3 tight end in the league.
I think
because you got some slippage with Kelsey. Yeah, and you got
age always wins.
Right, and you got Brock that's depending upon Mendoza, he might take a step back. So if Colston, figures out even to be even better than he was last year, he could definitely be top 3.
Well, and here's the reality of it. He's one of 4 tight ends on the list. The entire NFL. It's Trey McBride, 1 at 18, Brock Bowers, 2 at 27, George Kittle, 3 at 49, Colston Loveland, 4 at 100. No Travis Kelce on this list.
He had a bad couple.
First time in a long time.
He had a bad last couple of years.
First time in a long time.
The last 2 years, he had a little slippage.
He falls off a little bit.
Listen,
he's gotten older. He's about to retire, bro.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the all-time greats.
I swear, if the Kansas City would have won the championship,
he would have retired.
He would have retired.
100%.
Yeah. For me, real quick, I do want to acknowledge that I love the fact that Joe Thuney is kind of a constant at the same number as he is last year as Protector of the Year. I think being at 70 and 100, that leaves you room for proving yourself. It's like, yeah, we see you. We know all the good things you did last year in pivotal moments, whether it was Caleb, Iceman, bringing the Bears back or throwing the crazy touchdown at the last second of Cole Kmet or Colston Loveland being extremely reliable in the end. But now here's the year where you kind of solidify your popularity or your stardom in a sense, where I think maybe next year, then you could say, oh, Caleb's a top 10 quarterback. So is Colston a top 10 tight end, and you'll see those numbers rise. So it leaves room for improvement, which is what you like to see.
Yeah, it feels good to finally have 3 players on there that, or just to have players on the top 100 list, but be able to have them and nobody goes, there's no way that you got, you saw what it was last year, right? And I think coming into this year, the excitement of training camp, the excitement of being able to go out there and see these guys, come together even more, come together as a team even more, understand the offense as you enter the camp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being able to walk in and go, I know what I'm doing on X, Y, and Z day. Let's go out here and ball.
Look like Denzel right there. I know what I'm doing.
On X, Y, and Z day.
Your impressions be cracking me up.
My Denzel's not that good. I've listened back to my Denzel, but it's probably the most fun one that I have because Denzel he's got so many lines. He always hits you with a, so that's what you're going to tell me? Huh? So that's what you're going to tell me right now? No, don't you lie to me.
It's still good.
It makes me laugh every time.
It's still good.
The amount of times in a day that I do, because my my wife would be like, you know what? You're out of order. I'd be like, I'm out of order. I'm out of order. I'm out of order. You're out of order. The whole damn system's out of order. I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me.
All-time great.
Denzel is elite, brother. So many lines, bro.
So many lines, so many great movies. So, it's just great.
It took until he was, how old is Denzel now? 76?
Yeah, that's crazy. He is in his.
So it took him probably until he was 75 to make a Denzel movie that I hated? That Spike Lee joint was squalor.
I didn't even hear about
it. Wasn't.
That movie was horrible.
It wasn't.
I heard it was trash.
I liked
that movie was horrible.
No, I liked.
I got my gun, young gun. I got that fun. Shut the.
No. You know what? It was a bad movie.
I didn't give a fuck about a warrant then. I don't give a fuck about a warrant now.
But I honestly, I'd be on the soapbox with this. It was a bad movie, but I liked the storyline. Yeah. To me, it was just rushed.
It was a bad movie, but you were entertained by it.
Wasn't that Spike Lee?
It was
that was a Spike Lee movie. It was terrible. That was a favor for sure.
Because it's honestly it's something that could happen right now. A record company's son can get kidnapped right now, and the ransom and this, that, and the other, because they had a bunch of ransom movies, and to me it was just rushed. That if they'd have shrunk it out a little bit, it'd have been a little bit better. But yes,
he had what was it? What was it? $1.9 million. He had $1.9 million in a Nike duffel bag, bro. Remember, I watched it and I came in there that day and I was like, "Hey, could you fit?
Say that.
How many pallets would it take to fit 1.9 million?" That man dropped a duffel bag through the train crates. I was like, "Hey, get this movie off of my thing, bro."
I never watched it, so I didn't like it.
It was bad.
It was not.
It was real bad.
My bad. Denzel movie was J. Esquire.
To me, when it's bad,
J. Esquire.
I didn't like the ending. I don't like how stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen,
you're not gonna have the ending. You know.
It been bad for a lot of black people in life. Like, I don't know what to tell you, brother. Like, listen, I don't like how Roots went either, but that's a critically acclaimed movie. You know what I mean? I didn't like how American Gangster went down. I was like, oh, get him out of jail. No, he probably gonna be locked up. Oh, man. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to show love. As y'all can see, we having a great time here, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do for Mr. Media himself. Jordan JC. Here's your boy, Pat the Designer. Mr. Drew Better. If you do better, you do better. Say, who better?
Nobody, bro.
Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday? Tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with more content coming you guys' way. And stay tapped in with everything that we got going on all the platforms, man. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Better. One love.
You know what I will say?
Peace.
Nostalgia took over me. Toy Story 5 was amazing.
They saw it already?
Toy Story 5 was amazing.
I thought it was done. It was done for me after 4. But I'm gonna go check it out Tuesday.
5 could stand on its own. It was good. The concept of AI versus old toys made it really, really good.
That to me, that's like Cars, the last Cars movie, where you got the old car go against the new guys.
Yeah.
I never saw that. I never saw the old Cars movie.
Yeah, the old Cars was fire. Or the last Cars was fire.
5 was good. I actually enjoyed it.
What am I waiting to see now? The Odyssey. I can't wait for the Odyssey. I can't wait.
Dude, did you see Backdoors yet? Backrooms?
I was about to say.
I've seen a few back rooms, but
I'm sorry.
Hey, you been watching Backdoors? You been watching Backdoors?
Where's our commercials we used to have? What ad did you used to say?